Welcome to another stage, another tournament of Grandmaster Tour 2024, which is being held right now in Romania. And in the first round, Gukesh D is playing against local Bogdan Deac, who is rated actually 2680, very strong Grandmaster. Gukesh plays with white pieces, d4. Bogdan responds with knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3, and we're going for classical Nimzo Indian defense. e3, castle, bishop d2. So here people play bishop d3, people play knight f3, but Gukesh goes for, kinda interesting bishop d2 line. c5, d5, d6, and both sides get a very good play here. And here I would say, black don't have any problems. Knight at some point jumps to e5, there are a6, b5, bishop b7 ideas, start playing against this e4. So technically, Gukesh didn't show anything special in the opening phase. And also some knight c4 right now, and the position is not that great for white pieces. a3, bishop a5, h3 to prevent some sort of knight g4, knight g3, and knight potentially goes to f5 or even bishop f5 and then take maybe e4, 4 knight f5, knight c4, and now bishop c1 has to be played because otherwise opponent b2 is hiding and you don't want to really go for queen c1 because then takes, black have two bishops, they don't have any problems in the center, they will have some, actually after let's say black take the bishop, it's actually better for black. Even though computer says it's equal, again the position is a bit unpleasant for white to play. Bishop c3 takes, but now Bogdan decided to give a bishop pair to white pieces. He's like, I don't care, I have an active knight on c4, my bishop is going to b7 and I'll start playing against your d5 pawn. So you gotta worry, Gukesh, you gotta worry here. Queen a5, rook b1, and again, now pawn on a3 is hidden, but technically, white will have this before, and then just takes, and some e4, or according to computer, knight h5, and white have some counterplay. That didn't happen, queen c3, Bogdan decided to take a pawn, rook b3, queen d5, e4, and now some f4 ideas, bishop d3, to prevent queen trade. Bishop d7, f4, queen d4, king h1, and now Bogdan played brilliant knight e4, which you saw on the thumbnail. That's why you clicked on this video, you're like, alright, Gukesh, somebody played a brilliant move, and if it wasn't Gukesh, then why he on the main picture? Because, guys, the game finished in a good result for Gukesh, and, that's why it's an absolute thriller. Bishop e4 is a huge mistake. According to computer, knight e4 would have held in an equal position. After rook e4, let's say bishop e4, queen e4. Here, even though black are down in exchange, their pieces are a lot more active, and that's why computer gives advantage to black. But it didn't happen. Bishop e4 was played, which is a mistake, and according again to the engine on chess.com, queen d1 is a move which gives black huge advantage. After rook d1, there is b4, c takes, a takes b4, and there is bishop a4 pinning this. We take an exchange back, and we will have to pass pawns on the queen side, and black will end up winning the game. Rook e4, knight e4, queen e4, and again, black still got a very active position. Rook e1, queen h7, and now rook e7. And here, first mistake came in. What black should have played queen f5, protecting this bishop, but again, queen f5, yeah, I kinda know why it seems a bit weird, this queen doesn't look stable on f5. And alright, in h2, something like g4, everything kinda works. Rook d8, a4, starting counterplay, king f8, attacking the rook on e7, queen e2, knight d6, protecting bishop on d7, a takes b5, knight d5, again attacking the rook, rook e4, and now black should have found this brilliant bishop b5 idea. And the idea of bishop b5 is basically if takes there's queen f4 and the rook b5 there is knight c3. Look at this beautiful fork on c3. Every single heavy piece of white is attacked and black would have won the game. But you know, being only 1 minute here, Bogdan couldn't find it and he plays queen f5, which according to computer is a mistake because Gukesh plays the past rook a4 move. Rook a8 attacking the queen on e2, queen d1, knight b4, and after rook a7 it turns out, even though you know it looks like black have some counterplay, they can't really do anything. Bishop b5 was played, queen d6, and slowly but surely black's position collapses. King h2, bishop d3, rook c3, rook c8, bishop e3, attacking pawn c5, knight d5, rook c5, takes queen c5, bishop e4. Again, 3 pawns on king side for both black and white, but you know, white haven't changed. And again, computer thinks it's a mistake, but again, I'm looking at the first lines. Here, computer is saying bishop g2 was a good idea, but I mean, still, even after this, computer still gives advantage to white pieces, because apparently they're not winning. But again, you know, black could stand the chance if they played something like this. Also, computer gives this weird move, knight f3, basically. For some reason, you know, it says 0.00 when this move is made, but after knight f3, the first line of computer, it actually gives advantage back to white as +2. So something is weird with Chesscom engine. King h7 was played to rook a2, again the best move protecting, g2 square, queen g6, bishop c1, knight f6, queen f2, and you know, everything is being protected. Black can't do anything, you know, all they can do is just go back and forth, and they're losing. Queen g3, bishop g3, knight e7, you know, threatening some sort of knight f5, but again, it just lost. King h4, threatening this. This pawn gotta be protected, rook d2, and again, the idea was if king h5, there's bishop a2, of course, so this rook was attacked, and people might say, oh, 3 pawn, but no. Rook d2, g6, king g5, and king slowly goes to basically f6, and after rook d8, you know, some zugzwang position, and black resigned. And coming to some of the results, you know, Fabi is another leader of the tournament. He defeated Alireza Firouzja in round number 1. In round number 2, we'll have Bogdan Deac playing against Anish Giri, Jan's playing Gukesh, Prag is playing Maxim Vashelograf, and we have a battle of 2 talented youngsters, Alireza Firouzja and 1 year younger Nolirbiak Abdusatorov. So I'm gonna take a look at this game specifically. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next recaps. Bye bye.